Hey there, my name is Regina and welcome to another episode of Live, Think, Grow. I help spiritual women overcome fear, boost confidence, and create a passionate online business so they can make more money and spread impact. On today's episode, I am going to be teaching you a hack to help you be productive AF. Literally, this hack that I'm going to teach you has changed the game in how productive I am. And let me just start off by saying that productivity is never so much a time problem as it is an energy problem. What I mean there, it's not that you're managing your time wrong. I mean, it is a little bit about that, but it's more about you're not managing your energy correctly. That's why you might find yourself, you're not getting anything done. You sit down to do work and 5 hours passes and you're like, meh. That's because you're not managing your energy, your workflow, your brain energy as efficiently as you should. Actually, I don't like to say should. As efficiently as you could. There we go. So on today's episode, I'm going to be taking you through the steps to do this productivity hack. And I promise you, it's going to make you get things done with more time so you can go enjoy your life. First off, this hack is called the Pomodoro method, which is Italiano for tomato. So I'm sure maybe a couple of you have heard about this before, but this is with a twist because the way in which I teach it, it infuses spirituality into it as well. What is the Pomodoro method? Basically, it is a method in which you work for 20 minutes and then you take 5-minute breaks. But there are steps to it to make it more intentional. So for the first part, what you're gonna do is what I call brain dump. What I mean is you're gonna put a timer on for at least 3 minutes. And at the start of your work session, you're just gonna like whatever is in your brain onto a piece of paper. You're just gonna write anything that you're like stressed about, anything that you have to do for that work session, anything that's just in your mind, we're gonna get that out of your mind and onto the piece of paper. Why is this so efficient? Because stress accumulates in the mind when you don't get it out. So a simple NLP hack, neuro-linguistics programming, is literally just getting it out and writing it through a stream of consciousness. So once you do that, you can relax. Then you're going to enter into meditation. So to start your work session, you're going to meditate. I literally do this every day. What meditation does before your work session is that it is actually allowing you to enter into a different brainwave state than you're currently in. When you're like running around, stressed out, there's a ton of different brainwave states that you could be in, but you're most likely in what we call beta brainwave state. So that's the one where we're stressed. Maybe, like the phone's ringing and you're trying to talk to your boyfriend or your mom and you're trying to do a million things at once. You're maybe a little stressed out. You've got the cortisol levels in your body elevated. When you're in beta brainwave state, that's why you can't get shit done. So just by meditating, we allow ourselves to enter stillness and hopefully reach what we call alpha brainwave state. Alpha brainwave state, along with many other awesome states that you can reach through meditation, is amazing because you're more calm, you're more focused, and this means that you can then harness the power of your brain energy to actually be productive in that session. So that's the science behind why you should meditate at the beginning of this. Then once you've meditated, you're gonna set an intention for the work session. So say I've sat down, so I brain dumped, I made my little work task list so I know what I wanna get done in that work session. I meditated. Then for my intention for that work session, this is any emotional framework you wanna create for your work. So oftentimes it could just be one word, it can be multiple words if you want, but some examples of intentions are balance, peace, focus, stillness, energy, anything that you just want to have kind of in the back of your mind to help frame the work that you're gonna do and the emotions that you wanna feel while you're doing the work. So maybe for this session, this intention is to find balance. Cool. So once you set the intention, hopefully you've made a little get-to-do list. I talk more about that in other YouTube episodes. You can go check that out. But if you did make a get-to-do list, you're going to get ready for the first 20-minute sprint to do one task. That's it. You're not gonna scroll on Instagram. You're not gonna do multiple things. You're gonna commit to doing one thing for 20 minutes. Only if you complete that thing, which the likelihood is probably small unless it's really fast, then you can move on to the next part on your get to do list. So you're gonna set one work flow task for the first 20 minutes. You got it? Boom. So for this time, I'm gonna write an Instagram caption because that's part of my job, right? Marketing and messaging to all of you beautiful humans. So I set the timer on for 20 minutes. That's it. I'm singularly focused. I'm not checking my phone. I'm not doing anything except that one work task. Then when the timer goes up, boop, 20 minutes is done. You're gonna put 5 minutes on the timer and you need to get up and do anything but the task that you were doing. Like literally anything. You need to change the context of your brain. What I often do is I get up, I maybe stretch, sometimes I dance, sometimes I run in the bathroom, get a drink of water, whatever. It just needs to be anything but the actual work. And you might feel pulled when the 20-minute timer goes off to keep working. You need to stop what you're doing and you need to change context of your task. The reason is because our brain can only go for so long in a sustainable, energetic, focused task. So they say the attention span is pretty short. So if we allow 20 minutes of focus by switching your attention and energy somewhere else, you're actually allowing yourself to recharge before focusing again. This is why 20-minute sprints are so much more beneficial than like an hour sprint. You know, within that hour, are you gonna stay focused on one task? Probably not. 5 minutes, get up, dance, move around, do anything but the task. Then you just rinse and repeat. You either decide that you're gonna do the same work task from the first sprint if you didn't get it done, or move on to the next one. You're gonna rinse and repeat at least 3 times. Once you've done an hour of productive work, what I like to say is set yourself a longer break, maybe like a 15-minute break. Again, same thing, do anything but work. I mean it. And then you can just use this for your work moving forward. Now I'm telling you, this works. This is the way that I get the most productivity done. Give it a try, and once you try it, let me know how it worked out for you because I know it's gonna work in the comments below. Now, if you like this, I have productivity hacks and so much more infused into my 8-week program, the Unstoppable Creator Blueprint. Now, this 8-week program is specifically for that woman who's looking to start her own online service business to take it full time. I give you all of what you need to know to set up that business. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm going to be launching very soon, but it's in the pre-launch period. So go ahead and join the waitlist now. Do not wait. The seats fill up crazy fast, so go ahead and join now. So that's it for this week's episode of Live, Think, Grow. I hope you liked this hack so you can be productive AF. I'll see you next week.